Hello, I know it's been a while. I've got a few new orchids. So, my love got a bonus, and with that bonus, I was able to get more orchids. So I went to Island Orchids here in Colorado Springs, and I saw this. It was $45, and I had to have it. It is beautiful. Look at those leaves. It's got a new growth right there. You see it? It's under that leaf. It's right there. See it? That's a new growth. And then it has the spike. They had another one with 2 spikes, but that one was $55. And yeah, he wouldn't have been too happy if I went for the more expensive ones. So, this is what it is. It's Mendenhall Hildos FCC AOS. So the unfortunate thing about this plant is the day I got it, it fell. It wasn't my fault, but it wasn't my fault that it fell. It was somebody else's, and you could tell that its tip got damaged, but it looks like it's still growing. I don't know if you can see it, but this part right here, this little part that sticks out, it used to be attached to this lower part right there. And sorry for the little Nikki baby. Donovan, be nice. And it grew up, so it kind of like came apart. I don't know what happened when it fell. I just came home and it was out of its pot, so I had to do an emergency repot. It's pretty mad, but you know, I had to just let it go, and you know, it doesn't look like anything bad happened to it. I know that happened to it when it fell. Can't think about it. I get so angry. I'll just say it wasn't my little baby. It was somebody else. And so I got this one for the $45, and the ladies that are working at Island Orchid are absolutely fantastic. I love those ladies, and they love me too. So she had showed me the more expensive one, and I told her, I was like, yeah, my boyfriend wouldn't be too happy if I went for the more expensive option. She's like, well, you know what? I'll throw this orchid in for free. I had got it from the $5 pile. Can you believe that this one was $5? It had a spent spike right there. Right there. I cut it off. It doesn't have any new growth. Actually, when I repotted it, I knocked one off, so I was sad about that. But this one is a Coelogyne Jannine Banks Snow White, and I had seen the flowers. I had seen this in the store, and I couldn't believe they had one. And the flowers were so pretty, white and creamy yellow. Donovan, baby, could you get that water off the couch? Donovan, go put that water on the table, baby. Sorry, watching my children, watching my little nephew. I love him with all my heart. So that was one visit. They gave me that orchid for free. Beautiful. And I have to do an update on the other Coelogyne I have. It's a cristata. Supposedly it's a... I got it from an orchid forum, and it's supposedly a wild collected Coelogyne. It was back bulb from a wild Coelogyne. And I don't know, that's what the person told me, and I was like, okay. So apparently everything he did was legal, so it wasn't illegal. But I mean, that's so interesting. But that one is going crazy with growths right now, so I'll have to show that one in a different video. So then I decided to take a second trip down there, I think the week after, and then they had these Tolumnias for $5, and I had to get it. This one's a Pink Panther, and there are the flowers. Donovan, no baby. I don't know if you can really see it. My camera's terrible. Anyways, that's the flower. It only had 2, that's why I was on discount. But I don't know if I'm seeing things, but this node right here is kind of swollen. I don't know if anything's going to come out of there. I hear that that's what they like to do, so hopefully mine does that. But I mean, it looks great. Look at that. And I'm going to keep it in this pot. And so as soon as the orchid lady saw me go in the store, she said she had a present for me, and this was it. It was a free Phal. It's a surf song, Ox Kumquat. Isn't that a funny name? But it's beautiful. The lip looks a little bit more red in the video, but it's not. But it's still beautiful, and it has that glittery sheen to it. And she had told me that it was going to spike again right there. So that is great. I love those ladies. They, like I said, they love me too. So I also bought this. The name's off of it, but it's a BLC Haw, H-A-W, Yuan Rosw NN. So BLC Haw Yuan Rosw. And it had spiked right there, it looks like. No new growth yet, but I managed to give it a sunburn. I have this one outside, and I had to move it where I originally had it because of that sunburn. But those are my new orchids for now. I have to make room for my other orchids. So you see all the ones I'm giving away. My niece moved up from El Paso, and her room looks a little bare, so I thought I'd give her some plants. So that's that. Okay, well, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.